Hi, I'm Wally Armstrong. You know, the true test of a great training tool is it gives you immediate feedback and helps you to develop your stroke. And that's why this tool is going to be so good for you. It's the True Face putting and chipping training tool. And I'm going to show you how to use it for your putting and your chipping. And it's so important with both of those shots that you keep that face nice and square as you swing that putter and that chipping iron back and through. So let me show you how to use this unique training tool. Now, if we're looking at a 5-foot putt here, if I set up to this and it's a perfectly flat putt and a straight putt, if I open or close the face just 5 degrees out of 360 degrees, I'll miss it left or right. So it's really important when you make your stroke that you use a pendulum motion as you stroke back and through, and that will keep that face nice and square to the target line. Now, here's how you use the tool to get that feeling. I'm going to use this little putter here to show you how you attach it to the shaft. You just click it on, and what you want to do is you want to line this up, this bar right here, with the leading edge of the putter. So it will look just like this, see? And when you line that up, what you do with this bar is going to show you what's happening to the face. So see, if I close it there, or I open it, and the great thing about this training tool is it brings this face up the shaft so that you can see it closer to your face. So I'm going to put it on a regular putter, and I click it on, and then I pull it up the shaft, and you can see now that I've pulled this way up the shaft. So it's easy for me to see what's happening with that face. Now I'm going to adjust that to the face, and now when I get up to set up to a putt, when I swing this back and forth in this pendulum motion, I'm going to be able to see if this is moving and opening or closing the face by this bar. Now here's how you set up a teaching station. You just put a club down on the ground, aim it a little bit to the left side of the hole, and then you practice by simply taking your putting stance. And what you want to do is you want to put this bar right over that shaft and then make your nice pendulum stroke back and through. Be sure that it's adjusted. And then as you make your stroke back and through, you want to feel like this bar is going right over that shaft, parallel and on top of it. You see, the motion you want to have is like rocking a baby with your shoulders. You want your shoulders to rock back and forth. And when you do that correctly, you'll see that this shaft will swing back and forth, and you'll see this bar will go right over the top of that shaft, and it won't be wiggling. And that way you can practice with it. Now the closer you get in, the more of a pendulum motion you're going to have. So here's how you practice with it. You just set up in your stance, and then as you swing back, you swing that right back and through, right over the shaft on the ground. Back and through. And you can see how I'm making a perfect stroke back and through. This is giving me the feedback that I need to know if I'm keeping it nice and straight. Here's how we use it for chipping. You put it on the shaft just like you did for putting, and you line up the bar with the leading edge of the club. That's going to show you if you're opening or closing the face when you make your chip shots. And then you want to line it up with the leading edge of the club. So that's going to give you that feedback that you need. Then I've set up a teaching station just like with my putting, only this one's going to break a little to the right. So I'm going to adjust my club pointing out a little more to the left where I want to start the ball. Now the key again is you want this pendulum motion back and forth like rocking the baby, just like in putting. The closer you can get in, the easier it's going to be. And you want to take your stance and then just practice bringing that over the shaft back and through. You don't want it wiggling around. And then pull a shot in there, pull a ball in there, pick your spot up here, and then you just simply work this back and forward, see, chipping it up towards the hole. If you do this pendulum correctly, that blade should stay nice and square and produce the shot that you want time and time again. Now here, let's try it again. I'm going to set this bar up parallel to the club, work it back and through. Almost made that one. This tool is really going to help you working with the face of your putts and with your chips. This is just another one of my unique training aids that's going to help you to see it, feel it, and swing it.